Hello. How's everyone doing? I'm doing all right. This fella here he has survived 3 days. He has been up to the summit and back down here for a nap because I felt I wasn't really done with it. As usual, a summit run. That's important. A summit run is hurtful on day one. End up getting kind of beat up a little bit. Hey, Fancy Feet.
I could eat anything right now.
Well, you do have a lot of things. What you don't have is a bedroll. So I will be risking any food. Wait a second. What was that there? 24. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Now, I've decided to get this guy set up. We've already seen what a run with frostbite looks like. I decided to get this guy set up because I'm going to do basically what I can to kind of create a speed run on the setup. I mean, it goes at my pace, so, you know, I get distracted by shiny objects like all the time. So, with that in mind, we're going to be doing a kind of a speed run to get forging. Of course, I've got me hammer and my hacksaw. Got a couple of pieces of scrap metal. What I really need is, do I have to ditch wood? Oh, reclaimed wood. Well, I don't need to ditch any right now. I had that for a fire setup. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'm sorry. There's a whole point to what I was going to start off with. See, I wanted to show you something that no matter what way the wind is blowing, kind of a tricky spot to get up to. Come on, you. I know it's up here somewhere. And then you switch back and forth and eventually you get up here. Or you can, I guess, climb that tree or something over there. I'm not sure how that approach works. But, okay. He's... See, now, if I'm standing... Where is it? Somewhere here, I'm out of wind cover.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Ah, you've got a snow shelter right here, friend. But if you get a campfire close enough to a 2-stage cave, there's a wind buffer that kind of comes out like, say, across here, sort of span, about 8 feet. And then if you drop your snow shelter here, you can do the old, you know, light a fire for 7 hours and sleep in your snow shelter for 8 hours, and you don't have to worry about dying. How tired is he getting? It's getting a little tired. But the thing is, I have no bedroll for that kind of nice passing time. Let's see what's going on down here. Usually it's a lot of rabbit death and such. Wolves stalking around. Because this is a wolf spot. There's one over there. Not really concerned about what's going to go on here. See, there's a rabbit there. So the chances of the wolf being up on this area, there's one over there. It's probably actually over on the other side of that hill. And with my luck, I'm gonna get mauled by a wolf that was originally chasing a rabbit.
Goddamn freezing.
Well, you just got a maple sapling. I don't see really what there is to complain about here. Oh, now you're overweight. That's okay. We'll be fixing that in a jiffy. This is more to get back up than to get down, because you can just kind of go on the other side of this rock here and kind of skid around down the side. But I usually get lost trying to get back up here if I don't have the rope. I don't know if it's a mental block or if it's impossible, or it's probably me. It's probably not. The game doesn't like to like completely trap you all the time. But I love this. If there's a wolf descent, followed by, look at him over there. Another wolf descent. And that is not a ledge. So there's, once you're committed, you gotta kind of keep going. And the first time I ever killed a wolf with a flare gun was right here. Any rocks? Hey, who's my buddy? That's right, rocks are my buddy. Oh, he's decided he doesn't like to come this direction suddenly. I don't want to call him on either. Not looking for it. Oh, and if anyone was curious as to how that hot tub move went, it went poorly. I'm going to stop in here and warm up just to not take any more condition loss, because he was not healthy when he started. But sorry, let's get to know the guy and the reason why I'm going on a speed run, right? Okay, so feels like crap in here. Feels like 3 degrees. Not bad. Hypothermia risk was rising. Conditions at 23%. Journal says 4 days. Went from the summit to the cave. Deer clearing, secluded shelf, cave, summit, tail section, right? You know. Day 1 I started at cave, walked on through and around to the wing, down to Crystal Lake, down to the Mountaineer's hut, slept there for the night, dorked around on the thing for a little bit. Then I went back over to the wing, because in the Mountaineer's hut was the hacksaw. So I went over to the wing, grabbed the coffee and tea, and there's food in there. It wasn't empty. Then I went down to Echo Ravine and using my superior rock throwing skills, got the wolf to leave me alone. Opened up the container down there. So I got the container from Echo Ravine, which gives you a whole bunch of clothes. So I was able to kind of look at it, and with everything that I'd found, I
Need something to eat.
I actually managed to. How many pairs of shoes does a guy need? I didn't notice this because, yeah, I've got leather. I've got a little bit of cloth, but I got 2 pieces of cloth at the third container, the one up by Deer Clearing. So, with 2 pieces of cloth in hand, extra socks, a hoodie, extra pairs of pants, I was able to break down enough cloth without losing any of his actual layers. So now I'm up clothes, where normally I'd have the most basic setup because I didn't go to that Echo Ravine container. Now, just to point this one out, crafting, that's not what I want, but I'm going to have to stare at that for a second. All right, crafting. Nice of you to drop on in. Let's go to tools here. Yeah, can't use that again unless I'm saplings. Saplings, it won't hurt to use that. But I won't be able to saw any metal down or anything like that until I get this guy fixed. So got the flare gun, got a couple of books, sewing kit. Where's my essential can? Carrying that up and down a mountain. There is no cooking pot that I have found here, but there may be a background, sort of a camping area where somebody's, kind of hanging out, and they have there's a campsite around here, isn't there? That's right. If I remember other people's material, and I sort of do, I was able to open the medicine chest. Now I have antiseptic, which is heavy. I mean, I already had the old man's beard, but I've got a good head start for day 4. Or, what is it, 3 days survived? Yeah, 3 whole days survived. And I have a flare gun and everything, and I've got all the basic tools. I just traded it for roughly 75% of my condition. And I used, instead of going around, I used the old spine up from deer clearing to climb up top. And get to that secluded shelf rope, which saved me some time, energy, made it possible. I had to drink all my coffee though to get up there because that extra foot maneuver through the Echo Ravine there, that's pretty hard on a fella. So anyhow, so the reason I'm going on a speed run, because I would like to get some parasites. Now I know nobody's ever said that.
So hungry and so
like, that's not a thing that people say in this game on Interloper. Of, wow, I want to get parasites, but I do. I would like to get some parasites. Oh, you're a pain in the arse. Okay, well, that's... I will see you after this blizzard's over. And by the way, that is why it took me so long to summit. I summoned it on day 2 or something like that. I should have summoned it on day 1. Ooh, somebody opened a shoe store. The guy, as far as Interloper goes, beginning start, I'm set up, but that wasn't the point of this. If you want to see me do the run, and actually, basically set aside the time just to show you how I do it. Once again, it is not, absolutely is not a how-to video. Oh, they're right. Look at. He's holding the torch in his teeth to get that done. That one's for you, Michael. I'm not starting this fire because I particularly really need a fire or water or anything. I could wait this blizzard out. But I can do some reading while I wait the blizzard out, so why not do that? Boil some water, do some reading. You can get let's see here. New pork and beans. Ooh, this is gonna be good. So let's do a bunch of weird stuff here that I don't normally do. I don't have any cattails. I don't like that. And I don't like that I'll be smashing open these cans. So probably this will be the only a canned piece that I'll eat here while I'm doing this. So let's look at the stats here. Hungry, thirsty, almost perfect. So my beans are cooking up here. They're warming, so I don't have to worry about them burning away to nothing. Drop that there. And before I do that, I'm going to drink that. I mean, I care not for the sodas. You know, really the canned food and stuff. It's kind of nice because you don't have to hunt it, but every time you're basically rolling the dice as to whether or not it's going to kill you. Alright, cook this up. Get right into a book right away. I have roughly an hour before it wipes out that water. Five minutes. Take that. Gonna melt some more snow. Beans are nice and hot. I have 155 calories. We can do it for one more hour right now. Use research. Five minutes. All right, I'm gonna pick this up. Let's hop back outside real quick here just to see what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a speed run to get parasites, and I can exhibit exactly how to get parasites as quickly as possible. You know, just in case these people got to get lonely, right? So why not get yourself a roommate? That way he doesn't seem all crazy when he's talking to himself. Actually talking to somebody else. I don't know how, I don't know how well they hear. Okay, so warmed up. Let's grab a couple of torches here.
Get some food soon.
Oh man, have I got a treat for you. All you've got to do is eat that. Yummy. Yummy and warm. That's what I want to see. As opposed to poisonous. Because sometimes, and I don't know if it likes to kind of mess with you when you don't have a bedroll, but there's so many times when I've been what I would consider unreasonably afraid of a so we got a little cloudburst going by here. It'll be a short rain. Yeah, I think up here there's a little campsite or something. I never noticed it. Never. Not once. And Pest walked up there one time. I was like, where's he going? Oh, and if you look way up there on the side there, you can see Miss Gams just wandering around. A total cliff walker. It's awesome. And this isn't kind of an off the beaten track kind of place up here. Other than the fact that its elevation is just awful, it would be a nice place to actually kind of camp out. Of course, the crows have called it a night. They don't They don't usually like to stay out past 3 a.m. Andre's Peak. Well, nice. Andre is apparently not home. Aha, nah. Kind of hoping for a chimney tree, but alright guys, looks like the blizzard decided that it's like, oh, you're outside, let me come on back to you here. It's not a request I would make. So grab some more sticks. Oh, yep. And head on back. Okay, brief sneezing fit there. Gotta get that dealt with. Okay, so
We could eat a horse.
we will not be eating any horses. Ah, you bugger. Where is it now? Is it? Yes, it is. See, that's nice to come back to, right? Alright, well, I'm going to do this again for a little bit, and I'll see you when we got some better weather. I'm going to go down and have a nap at the Mountaineer's Hut. So, alright, we'll see you in a bit. Just got some information. Somebody just stopped in to say hello. Alright, okay, so you can take a couple of ways down here. Go past the engine, and you can tie off a rope right up here. I think the rope lowers you in front of a bear cave off this one, I think. If you're, you know, feeling adventurous, you can tie a rope there. Or you can just walk down the river. Potential wolf encounters back there. Geez, I wish the sun would hurry up. So at least the weather stopped being such a jerk. Kind of niced up a little bit. But even with the torch and his warm food, he's still losing heat, and you know, doesn't have a lot of condition to work with on that. So I gotta get him back to the mountaineers. Now you can cut back down that way too if you don't have a rope and you really want to get in front of that bear cave. That's the thing. I mean, some people are out hunting bears. Some people want to avoid it, but this is my only torch. It is my only torch. Well, looks like I'm going lightless for a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. It's going to be dark and not very good. Yeah, I didn't really want to do a nighttime descent. It's kind of hard to gauge where the person is and such, but
Something is sapping my
usually when I come off the front of the plane and come down the hills. But I wanted to put that other rope out so that I could go back up whenever, you know. And you can actually spend some time putting all the ropes out, which is kind of fun. It increases your mobility around the place without having to do a lot of cliff walking. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna see you, unless something interesting happens. I'm gonna see you back in the Mountaineers hut because it's dark. I can't see a darn thing, and I know when YouTube darkens it that little bit more, it'll be impossible. You'll just be staring at a black screen. So enough of that. See you down there. Ooh, look, mushrooms. That's gonna be
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
not interested in getting into it with a wolf I can't see. So I just turned and shot. He comes back, I'll do it again because this guy is exhausted and will not survive a wolf attack. So if I gotta spend three flares to get back to this bed, I'll do exactly that. I don't
I could eat anything right now.
I don't like being alive with a loaded flare gun and then finding out you're dead with a loaded flare gun. Oh, it did a little bit of a... Wanted to check to see if I got... I don't know, if I wiped out on the ice and broke my ankle. Wouldn't want to be able to sprint. Oh yeah, I can't sprint. Oops. Alright. That thing... Yes, that thing is loaded. Almost into the cabin here. It's an awful morning. Sun should be rising. The sky should be a little bit pink. It is not. It's just overcast and gross. Cold. He is tired and thirsty and cold. Still not warming up. But look at that, right? You go to sleep in this bed, no problem. Okay, so let's get him some crackers. Splash of water. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cancel, stop. That's enough drinking. We're going to drink this entire tea. He needs a tea. Oh yeah, look at that. And soup for calories. Sure. Hydrate him a bit. Some calories. He's probably dying of hypothermia as he's eating, but okay, so -2. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's close the door and be at least a little bit civilized here. I'd start a fire, but I don't have the stuff to do so. Okay. Now either he will die, but he won't. So. Alright, with the tea and everything else, nice and warm. He makes it. So, we're good to go. So this is the guy. He's been alive for almost 4 days. He's summited. He's done everything he needs to do. And there's a blizzard. I'll see after the blizzard because, well, hey.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I think the mountain gods get pretty darn angry when you do this, actually, I think they get very upset when you run up and steal their stuff, essentially, so. Now, but I just want to show you something. I don't have great warmth bonus. I've got 8 degrees, right? Feels like -5 in here. So it's cooling off. If I pass time for an hour in this weather, like he's not freezing to death. He's got this. And it'll slowly start to warm up too. So yeah, basically this is the start up here. And I will and on the next video, I will join you in probably Forlorn Muskeg while we're crafting our tools. I mean, leave a comment if you want me to show the entire process of me stumbling through Pleasant Valley and going through the winding river and through everything else. Leave a comment if you want to see that. Otherwise, I'll just meet you over probably Trapper's cabin as I head to the forge. And we'll get in there. Take me a couple days to get across Pleasant Valley anyway. So we'll see you next time, and let me know what you want to see on this run. But yeah, the whole idea is to do a speed run and get some parasites going. So looks like the weather's almost let up, and we'll get out of here shortly. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you next time, and until then, keep surviving. All right.